of November. Happy 1st of November, everyone. I guess some of you are celebrating Halloween. I'm not sure if it was yesterday or today or the entire weekend, but anyways, I wear this t-shirt especially for this episode, Halloween episode. I purchased it in the same outlet that I told you on my previous vlog, in an Old Navy outlet shop. I fell in love with the paint, with the graphics, the illustration, and of course I was very, very inspired by all the Halloween decorations in the front of the houses and shops, and yeah, but I really, really like the illustration. So happy Halloween if you happen to celebrate it. Yeah, and welcome if you are a new subscriber. I have quite a few new subscribers joining our community every day. Makes me very, very happy and thankful. So welcome, and if you're new here, my name is Moran. I'm a maker from Israel. You can watch my previous episodes to hear how I got into vlogging. It happened kind of like accidentally, but I really enjoy vlogging, so I hope you will enjoy what you find here. And welcome back if you are a returning viewer. So it's Friday morning, and before we start the craziness of the day and all the preparations for the Friday dinner, we have a special birthday Friday dinner with our eldest Maya that celebrated birthday earlier this week. So before we start all the preparations, I thought to come and sit here and share with you everything that I purchased, everything yarny and knitting related that I got or purchased in our fall road trip adventure in the US. We just came back from a very lovely, beautiful getaway in the US, and yeah, usually the weekends, on the weekends I spend a lot of time knitting and crochet with my, you know, slow making, sourdough baking, knitting and crochet, and hopefully this weekend will be the same. I really, really hope so. So I thought before, you know, I tried to catch up ever since we came back from the trip, and I left all the packages of the yarny related things that came back home with me here on the floor in my studio, and I thought, okay, well, we will get into it, I will get into it, but then I thought I will rather do it with you on the vlog and share everything that I purchased. So everything is there in the bags exactly as I put them when we came back home and I started to unpack all the suitcases. We all did it together, and I started to gather all the things related to my crafts here in my studio. So it's still in the same position that I put it, and I thought I will not open it. At first I thought I will open it whenever I get the time to do it, but then I realized I prefer to do it together with you on the vlog. So let's go through it. It will be a surprise for myself as it will be for you. I know what is there, but I might forgot some things. It's exactly how it was taken out of the suitcase. I think I explained it already, and I'm just repeating myself. This is my usual. Anyways, before I bring it up from the floor, bag after bag, I will try to make it chronologically from the first to the last thing in the chronological time. But first I just want to show you these two lovely felt, they have a name, I don't know, I think they are Christmas related. They are Christmas related, and I found them in the Amish shop in Pennsylvania, and it was a lovely, lovely visit in the Amish shop. But I felt it's like a quilter's heaven, and I thought when I shared it on the first vlog, I thought, oh my goodness, if the followers, the quilters followers I'm sure they think she's a crazy lady. Why she didn't take this and that? But this is everything that came out with me from that shop, because I'm not a quilter and I'm not that like sewing things. So yeah, but I really fell in love with these two Christmas decorations. And you know, the first thing is this squirrel. I think you say squirrel. Tomer, our youngest, he's crazy about these tiny little animals, and he was chasing them all over like during the whole trip. So I had to take one of these and one of these, because this is the name of my husband. So I think you say deer or something like that, but it's the meaning of my husband's name. So it's Eyal or Ayal in Hebrew. So I had to take one of these for Eyal. Anyways, these two decorations I think they will live in my craft room, but I didn't make up my mind yet, but I love them. So these came out with me from the Ami shop, and they are made out of felt, and they actually have a pocket. So it's actually a real shoe. So yeah, I think we can start bringing the bags from the floor and go through them one by one. I will pick them up, as I said, in a chronology. The first that I will show is the first that I purchased. So you know what? Before we go through the bag, actually the first place that I visited was Michael's in North Conway. The Michael's shop. I went inside to, you know, to take a general look and to enjoy Michael's, because I never visited Michael's before. And then I mainly wanted to buy stuffing material for my pumpkins, because I made them spontaneously and I didn't have anything that I can stuff them with. And I also thought to look for yarns there, but I didn't. I went out only with the things that I will show you now. So first of all, I took this stuffing material. It was a lot more than I needed, that I originally needed. But eventually it came out very helpful while packing, because I'm a glass jars lover. And I purchased quite a few glass jars for my pantry and, you know, kefir making and for our kitchen. And it was very helpful when I wanted to pack these glass jars in the suitcase so I can squeeze them in. This stuffing material came out very helpful, as you can imagine. The other things that I purchased in Michael's were these crochet stitch markers, removable stitch markers from Clover that I showed you on the vlog, on our travel vlog. Yeah, if you're new here, I shared a few vlogs throughout our road trip in the US, and I shared places we visited, and you know. And then I also purchased these, which are like tiny little tape guns that I really wanted to have. It's not that we don't have them here. I guess if I go to a craft shop, I will find something like that here, but it was under my fingers when I visited Michael's, so I said why not to take. So I took these three. So this was the purchase from Michael's. And then when we left, it was quite in the middle, or maybe after the middle of our road trip, when we left, I think it was when we left Acadia Park towards Boston. On the way, we planned to visit another nice place in Maine, and it's called Camden, I think. Yeah, this is the name, Camden. And when we came there, we parked the car and started to walk towards the main street, you know, just to walk around to see the place, maybe to find some place nice to sit and have coffee or a snack. And we started to walk, and it was like seconds after we started to walk, after we left the parking, and Eyal said, put your head up, take a look what is going on around you. And I saw this shop, amazing, lovely wool shop. I think they call, the name of the shop is Cashmere, Goat Cashmere or something like that. And I entered this shop, and on the, first moment, I realized I will be staying here for a while. So my family left, and they started to, explore the place while I was staying in this shop. It was a perfect timing, because they were like kind to go and walk around. We had a lot of hours driving, and I could stay there and be quiet, that they are happy and I'm happy, and all is good. So this shop was amazing. I shared quite a lot of things from there on the vlog. Maybe it was the third one, the third vlog. I'm not sure, maybe the fourth one. Anyways, I want to show you what I purchased there, and everything, let's try to keep it, everything that I purchased lives in this lovely, lovely bag. I had no plans to buy project bags, and by the way, if you are, starting to think, oh, she's going to show a lot of yarns, I said it already many times in the past. I'm not a typical knitter. I don't like to accumulate stuff in my life, and it's the same for yarns and wools and knitting accessories. I have enough of everything. I love to purchase, of course, yarns, but I don't like to have a lot of stuff, surrounded by a lot of stuff in my life. This is the way I am. I like to keep my surroundings clean, and it's not minimalistic, but it's not very far from there, I guess. So I have not purchased a lot of wool, so just note. And also in this shop, I thought, I fell in love with this bag. I thought you don't need the project bag, but I just couldn't go without it, and I took it eventually, and I'm very happy I did, because it has, the size of this project bag is much different, and it's much bigger than other project bags that I have. So I thought this is a good reason, and I took it, and to be honest, it was also for a very, very good price. Last Tuesday on the knit night, Yael, one of the knit night makers, she makes bags. She also makes project bags. She told me she knows this maker and she loved their things, and then I realized that other accessories that I purchased that are inside this bag are also from the same kind of brand. So the brand is, I'm not sure if I can see, it's here on the bag, but I'm not sure. Let me show it to you. This is the name of the brand. I hope it gets focus. My camera can focus on that. Heyman. I'm not sure if this is the name that Yael was talking about. Anyways, the name of the shop is Cashmere Goat. I have the receipt inside, so I can now tell you. And yeah, and there, I thought the first thing I did, I went to one of the girls there, and I asked if she can recommend a local brand of hand knitted sock wool or fingering weight wool that I can purchase only there and not somewhere else. And she recommended one of the brands there, and at first I thought, bingo, I have it, I know what I'm taking, I can split it. I saw a bundle of minis, beautiful bundle of minis and knitted hand dyed wool, and I thought it will be perfect to share with all the coziest memory blanket makers here. But then I realized it's a lot more expensive than what I could I wanted to be, so I didn't take it, but I took other things. So first I took 4 balls of this Noro yarn. Let's open. Sorry. And I remember that I saw this yarn in one of the petite knit sweaters. At first I thought, oh, it's beautiful and this and that, but it's not for me to take. But then I read the label, and in the label it says for this yarn made out of 45% silk, 45% mohair, and 10% wool. And then I thought, this is for me, because it's not 100% wool, and I can make myself a garment out of it. It felt nice against the skin. I guess it will be nicer after I will wash it, and I love the colorway. So, you know, I made a general calculation, went to see on Ravelry the petite knit pattern that she uses this yarn, and then I thought maybe I can make myself a raglan like the same self-drafted raglan that I made for myself last weekend, the yellow marled one. So I took 8 of these. So this was the first my first yarn choice there, and I took 8 balls. And sorry, I didn't tell you how many grams per ball and what is the color. Let me take it out again. Let's put it here, and I will tell you. It's color 1. The name of the yarn is Noro, the word of nature, made in Japan, color number 1, Silk Garden Solo, 50 grams and 100 meters. Yeah, so 8 of these. And then before I was just about to give up and say, okay, this is everything that I will take in terms of yarns, I went again to look for some separated minis, not in a bundle, and of fingering sock wool, and I took these 3 with me. And these minis are from another round, I think. Cottage fingering, color seafoam, mini skein, 4-ply fingering weight, extra fine merino, 87 yards, 20 grams. What else? But this is it. So I took these 3 minis, and yeah, minis will go into my coziest memories blanket, but maybe for other things. And I also wanted to take these colors because I thought I will, if I want to make more pumpkins on the way, I can use them. They in this shop had a lovely selection of knitting accessories, and now I just have to look for another thing that I purchased there, and I want to include here. But anyways, the same, I think it's the same brand of you know what, I think the name of the brand is Amable, but I'm not sure. But they had a lovely selection of accessories in this shop from the same brand. And let me show you what I took. So I took this box of stitch markers. I took 2 of them. And let me show you the stitch markers. I just couldn't stand them. They have a full collection of lovely, beautiful stitch markers. I really wanted them at all, but I don't like to have so many items and things, and I said, okay, I will choose one because they are all very beautiful. I took 2 of these, and the reason I took 2 is that I thought I can gift some of them I'm not sure if you can, if my camera can pick them up. You have 6 stitch markers here. One is more beautiful than the other. It's like sheep prints, miniature sheep prints, and this was really, really speaking to me. So, and I also like the box. I said, okay, this metal box can fit a few other markers inside of it, but now I cannot close it, and I want to close it and show it to you again. So this is the box, and you can open it that way. And then I sew this one, and it's a measure tape, and I just couldn't stand these tiny sweet illustrations. So yeah, and I shared on the blog, on the vlog, I shared everything that I took. It's also from a brand called Heyman, and I also took these. I didn't really, you know, need them, but because I had only like flight scissors and they got a little bit broken, I needed to have a pair of scissors with me, so I took these. They were quite pricey, but I had to take them. So this was everything that I purchased in this shop in Camden, and I have a lovely story to tell you about it. A few days after I came back, I got note from one of the followers here on my YouTube channel saying that a podcast on YouTube mentioned me and mentioned my visit in the Cashmere shop in Camden. And then I went to look at it, and I saw that I don't know if she's the owner of the shop, or anyways, the lady that were running the podcast, she mentioned that I visited the shop, and I mentioned it in my travel vlog, and yeah, it was lovely. It was a nice closure. So this is about the first yarny adventure that I had in our road trip. Yeah, I hope I will manage to do it in one shot. It's more than 20 minutes already, but if not, I will record this in, you know, in parts, just so I can cover it all, and I can also answer my husband if he is looking for me, because he is out running some errands. So I hope, yeah, but he is not looking for me. Second bag. So it's a little bit of a mixture, because the second bag includes other things. Let's see. Yeah. So this bag, you know, I told you I don't know what's inside, but this is not mine. This is something that I have to pass for Paula. And this is a project bag that I took with me, the chamomile and sage project bag that Myak-Fibers made when we made the pattern together, and it was inside. But when we arrived to Manhattan, to New York City, at the same day, at the same evening, I met Paula from Myak-Fibers for dinner. And originally the plan was that we will meet with Amy, a lovely lady that works with Paula, and they told me that the day after they are going to Rhinebeck, so we can only meet that evening. So immediately after we came to New York, we're trying to figure out what we are going to do today. We're still waiting for the room. Eyal and Maya put the car back gave the car back, so we don't have a car anymore. Of course, what do you need a car in Manhattan? And I'm rendering, uploading the next vlog to my YouTube channel. And yeah, let's see. We just started, and I will hopefully vlog from New York as well. We went in, you know, we unpacking the hotel room, and this is our room in New York. Exactly the same room we were staying in last time. Perfect for us. And then I had to, you know, get dressed a little bit and get ready, and I was out to meet Paula in a lovely place. I shared everything about it. A lovely, lovely place in Manhattan. Maybe, I think it's a lovely story. When we were celebrating 50 years old, 3 years ago, Eyal and myself, we went to, we traveled to Manhattan for, I think it was maybe more than a week. It was the end of COVID, and Manhattan was so quiet and different, and I really enjoyed this stay. And we met a couple there that live not far away from us here in Israel, but they also live part of the year in Manhattan. We met them for an evening, and as we were strolling the streets, walking on the way to a dinner, they showed us a lovely, lovely place called the Crosby Hotel, Crosby Hotel. And I fell in love with the place, and my friend there, she told me it's a place for you, and she knew what she's talking about because it's a place for textile lovers. This place is full of lovely, lovely textiles, and all in all, the decoration is very much speaking to me and to my personal taste, and you know. And I felt sorry. It was on the last evening that we were in Manhattan back then in 3 years ago. And I felt sorry because I really wanted to visit this place from the inside and maybe have not, you know, maybe go there for coffee. But when we came to Manhattan, Paula said, I'm sending you the location of dinner. We have a table there set for 7. And then she said her daughter will be joining. And then she texted me and said, you know what? My husband will drive us. So maybe offered to Eyal if maybe he can join. He wants to join us. And she also checked, and it was not a problem in terms of the table to change the number of people for the dinner. And Eyal said, I said, you come with me as well to meet Paula because their husband is there. So he said, okay, I'm coming with you. And we had a lovely, lovely dinner. And when we opened the location that Paula sent us, I said, oh my God, I think this is the same Crosby Hotel that I wanted to be visiting 3 years ago. And it was this place, and I was very, very excited. And I said, oh my God, if I knew, I should have come earlier to enjoy the place a little bit before I meet Paula and Amy and the family. And I took a little bit of footage and shared it on my vlog. So yeah, I was very excited about the place. The food was delicious, and so the company was it was a lovely, lovely evening altogether. And I was gifted by Paula. She gave me this lovely, lovely bag, Myak-Fibers bag, a lovely bag, and very, very big that I can use, you know, for other projects. I also gifted her the shawl, the granny stripe shawl that I was crocheting with the Myak-Fibers yarns. And I I also made a special pumpkin for her. I gave her the first pumpkin that I made on the road, and then I made another one because she really wanted to have pumpkins presented with her in Rainbeck. So I also gifted her something, and the minute I gave it to her, she gave me this bracelet that is on my hand from the minute she gave it to me, and it says, "I love crochet." Oh, I really hope I can show it. I cannot see in the screen if it shows it very clear, but this bracelet says, "I love crochet." It's on my hand ever since I got it from her. It's really, really sweet. And in this bag I got some Myak-Fibers full, which I am really excited with. So some of them were just, she was just so kind to gift me, and some of them are for future projects that we are working on together for our upcoming retreat in the Dolomites. And first she get me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeins of baby yak lace in color oatmeal. So this is 100% baby yak in a lace weight, and I'm busy making so many things with this yarn that I'm not sure what I will do with it first. But I'm making my granny squares for the floor cardigan. I hold it double and crochet all the granny squares for the floor cardigan, and I am also busy developing a few projects using this yarn. I really love it, and I really enjoy working with it. And she was kind enough, and she found 5 skeins from the same lot that I had here in the previous package that I received from Myak-Fibers. She also, in this pack, she also put 3 of their new yarn. And sorry, by the way, the lace, let's go back a little bit. So the baby yak lace in color oatmeal is 50 grams per skein and 350 meters. This is 383 yards. So this is for this one. And Fiori di Lino is a new yarn made by Myak-Fibers. Is their new, how do you say, quality? I guess you say it like that. And it's a very special blend. It's, let me tell you, it's 50% Tibetan cloud wool, 35% baby yak, and 15% Italian linen, which is a very special blend. And this is color graphite. You have, in each skein, you have 50 grams and 200 meters. 200 meters is 218 yards, 218 yards. So she got me 3 of these, and I already had one on the last package. And she also made this lovely bag for me because she thought if I want to do more, to crochet more pumpkins, these can be very helpful. These are like more pumpkins related colors. I have here a mixture of some other colors from the baby yak lace. Can you see these pumpkin colors? To be honest, I want to make more pumpkins. I have so many projects on the go at the moment, but I really want to make more pumpkins, and these colors are perfect for that. So these the colors are, let's go with the colors because I think you want to know. So this is brick dust. This color is mustard, shine, toffee. yeah, baby yak lace. So they are the same quality as the oatmeal. Yeah, maybe I will put it back in the bag so my table doesn't get too busy for the next packet. And the other things in this bag that are that has the pumpkin related colors, she got me some Tibetan cloud colors. These are not labeled, so I'm not sure what color they are, but these are 2 mini skeins from the Tibetan cloud, and she said this is a new color in the Tibetan cloud. It's a lovely kind of like vibrant neon, I don't know, maybe coral, pinky, but it's more like on the neon side. And she got me, I think the name of this is Kupa, and she said she found something that I might find suitable for pumpkins, and she knew I like this color from past projects we made together, so she got me this as well. So I have quite a generous package from Myak-Fibers. All of them are in this lovely, lovely project bag, and it's huge. It's huge. So this is the second package. Are we ready to move on to the third, or do we need a little break? I don't know. It's really hard to speak so much, to speak a lot. This is why I like the vlogging format much better. Yeah, my voice is, you know, basically I don't know how you say the word in English, but my voice is so it's not very easy to speak so much. So the third package lives in this lovely supermarket bag, and you know already that I love supermarkets. Yeah, I told it to you quite a few times in the travel vlogs and also on the previous vlog. I love supermarkets, and this Whole Foods supermarket is really a good one. They have quite a selection of, you know, organic goods and Whole Foods goods. This is the name, Whole Foods, and they really have whole real food. And it lives here to remind me that on the last day we were visiting Manhattan, on the last morning we had a flight. At the same day we had a flight back home. We had a full morning to spend in the city, and we all thought it will be a good idea to get to a supermarket, because this is what makes mommy happy the most. No, all of them wanted to get into a supermarket. They don't do what I want, I wish, and get some goodies and go to do like a picnic in Bryant Park, because we all love Bryant Park, and we knew there is a Whole Food right in front of the Bryant Park. So that's what we did. The only thing was that Bryant Park was busy because they were busy building the Christmas market. So first my heart was going out of its place because I was so jealous to see all the booths are getting built, and I thought, oh, I would love to see this market. And you saw all the signs, and by the way, I have a lot of footage taken from our Manhattan visit for you, but I didn't make any vlog out of it, so I might add it to this episode for you, just to show you the relevant places. Anyways, we went to the Whole Food, we purchased some goodies and made like a lovely picnic, and we also got some food that we can take with us to the flight, because a few of us don't like the flight food. Anyways, what I have in this pack, oh my goodness, I have more foliage leaves in this paper bag, and I was busy ironing them yesterday. I have more foliage leaves, look at this. Okay, stop me, please stop me here because it's endless. I can go through each of the leaves and show it to you like this is the prettiest thing on earth. So I have more foliage leaves, yeah. But maybe I can give the whole bag for Maya. This is a bag, project bag that I was busy crocheting during our road trip. I have muscle brew hat here. Let's take this one out. And yeah, let's start with some stationery. This is also craft related, not just yarns, not just wool. So let's start with these. What do I have here? Let me show you. I'll show you everything, don't worry. And then we will end up with the yarn. Let's start with some stationery. So, this mushroom notebook. I think this is the thing that I love the most that I purchased on this road trip. Do I remember the name of the place? But I shared it in my travel vlogs for sure. I showed you it. I purchased it Vermont or in Maine. Not in Bar Harbor next to Acadia Park, in a lovely bookshop that has a stationery section, which is the loveliest place on earth. A bookshop with a stationery section. My kids loved it. Uri could live there, and I found this. I don't need any notebook, or I knew I needed a new like making journal for 25, but when I saw these mushrooms pop up out of the black background, I just couldn't leave it there. Maya told me, Mommy, I don't like the black background, but I really, really loved it. And it's all very, like very, I don't know, glittery or something, but it also feels, the surface is bold. Like, I don't know how you say it, but the mushrooms are coming out a little bit of the surface. I don't know if you can see it. Anyways, I really, really loved it. To be honest, I really wanted to find mushroom miniatures in this road trip, and I just couldn't. I just couldn't find them, not in museum shops. And yeah, I felt very sorry. I really wanted to find miniatures of mushrooms, but this is the only mushroom related thing that I got in our US adventure. And I also got myself a making journal for 25. I don't know how to say the name of this brand, but it's a brand that I really, really love. I use for my everything notebook. And this is a bullet journal. This is something I really wanted to have. It's quite a thick one. And this one was purchased in a lovely, lovely stationery gift shop in the Central Station in Manhattan. We came back from Brooklyn, and my kids realized that we are in the same station we had visited 2 years ago, and they remember they loved the pizza over there, so they went together to eat pizza, all of them, Eyal as well, and I said, no thank you, I don't want pizza. I will go inside this shop and you come and meet me there when you are done. And I had a lovely time there. I purchased a few birthday cards. One of them Maya will get one of them in our birthday dinner this evening. And I also purchased this bullet journal that I plan to use as a making journal for 25. It's quite heavy. They say it's edition 2, new, thicker paper, pocket guide, and more. Bullet journal. I asked the lady there, do you have one open? And she said, no, unfortunately not, but you can, I will give you a receipt and you can take it out, open it, and if you don't like, you can bring it back and get refunded. But I thought, I love it, I think I will like it. So I didn't open it yet, but this is the name of the brand. I hope you can see it. And you will see it later this year. I also purchased these, and to be honest, I was ordering them from Amazon to our hotel room. I was ordering quite a few pockets, quite a few packages like that, because I wanted to bring them. I really wanted to have one red, and I couldn't find it here in Israel, and in Amazon they don't, somehow they don't send the red color to Israel. So Maya was suggesting me that she saw that it's the other day shipment, like you order today, you get it tomorrow. So we ordered it to the room in the hotel. The hotel front desk said it's okay, it's completely fine. So I ordered 4 of these packages, or 3, to also to gift the makers here. And this is something very boring. This is a cover for my iPhone that my kids ordered for me in the same package. So yeah, and the last package is the last yarny goodies package. Are you ready? Let's see what we have inside. We were visiting the Lower East Side, I think, quite a few times. This is a place my family likes a lot, the Lower East Side. I also like it. It's just that Manhattan is really much too busy for me. Anyways, it's nice to visit the Lower East Side. It's, you know, I don't know, it's nice. And as we were walking by the other morning, we just started to, you know, explore this area. I came across a shop I didn't know about, and I didn't make any research, and I wasn't planning a lot of, like, you know, to go to a lot of yarn shops. It was more like a family trip, a family getaway, and this was the thing that was important for me. But when I came across the yarn shop, of course, I will go inside. And this one was very, very small. Not very small, but it looked like something that if I go in, I will not disrupt the family flow. So I went inside. I made it very quick. I wish I could be there, you know, more. The name of the shop is Downtown Yarns. It was a sweet shop. They had a lovely collection. I took some footage. I might share it with you here as well. My family is waiting outside, so I'm not sure how long I will be spending here, but just to get a general look. Beautiful yarn shop that I didn't know. But the moment I saw they have these in stock, I said, okay, I will take these and go immediately out, and that's it. So they had a lovely collection of Hadgehoge fibers, which I already told you quite a few times how I love Hadgehoge fibers. I love their yarn quality, their base, fingering 4-ply, sock base. Really, really love them. I love the quality, I love the touch, and I love the colorways. I think I'm taking these. This is exactly what I was looking for. Hadgehoge fibers minis. Yeah. So the minute I saw they have Hadgehoge fibers, the lady said we also have minis. She got all the minis out for me, and I can't tell you guys, I didn't use any brain to choose them. I just used my heart, my feeling. I don't know. I was very, very quick. I might leave this one here because it's a little bit too expensive, but I'll take these ones. I just took this assortment and I'm so happy I came across this shop. I'm so happy I did it. I am so happy I came back home with these, because God knows how I wanted minis, and I really tried to contact Hadgehoge into, but anyways, it meant to be, and I found them just on the way without any effort. And it took me like 5 minutes. I was out. I said, okay, whatever accessories and other yarns they have, I know they have a lot of beautiful stuff, but I took what I wanted, and I was happy and satisfied, and I got back to spend time with my family. My candies. This is my croissant. So this yarn is, they are all of them sock minis, 80 grams, sorry, 20 grams, 80 meters, 90% merino wool, 10% nylon, machine washed, wash with similar dry. This is made in Ireland, all of them color kelp, color blue lobster. One is prettier than the other. Potluck, this is the name of this color. Danube. Serengeti. Macaroon. And last one is Hawk. H-A-W-K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minis, Hadgehoge minis, hand dyed, and I was happy and done. And yeah, I think this is it. This is everything. I hope so. If not, I will see you here on the next time and share with you more things on the next time. I think this is everything yarny, knitting related that I got with me back home from our road trip adventure in the US. It was much longer than what I was planning. I am very thankful for you if you are still here, but I will wrap up this episode here. I do have some footage. Maybe I will incorporate some relevant footage for you. Anyways, guys, I am going out to start all the preparations for this Friday dinner. Maya's gifts are ready. Her father got her a new computer. She's starting university on Sunday. And we got her a bundle of gifts, and her brothers got her a very beautiful vinyl record from a childhood music that she really liked to listen. It's local writer named Jonathan Geffen. The name of the record is The 16th Ship, הכבש ה-16 by Jonathan Geffen. And we have a bundle of gifts for her. Her grandmother will be here, and her grandfather will be here with us in this dinner. So I'm going out to take care of dinner. Thank you guys so much for watching, joining me in this heavily speaking long episode. I will see you soon on the next one. Bye guys. This is a fresh bok choy. I never saw this kind of bok choy. Chinatown, a Vietnamese restaurant, Eyal's favorite. It was delicious. We really, really enjoyed it. Maya doesn't like what she got when she's trying to describe the taste, and nobody wants to taste it. Midtown Manhattan.